Hello and welcome to another beer review, and the beer I've got now is a beer which I'm really looking forward to. It's a Saison from BrewDog. I do like Saisons, and I think it's my first Saison of the year. Summer. Saisons are the greatest beer in the world. Saisons, and if it's really hot, a good Pilsner as well. We have a bottle of a BrewDog Electric India Vibrant Hoppy Saison at 5.2% ABV. It's a seasonal, as you can see there. There's a lot of, bit of a story on the back. I'll read to you. And there you go. And it is a 660ml bottle. Now, this is, I think it's a bit of a hybrid beer. I think it's like a Belgian Saison with like an IPA twist to it. I've got a feeling it's going to be like that. I shall read you the backs. Well, I'll read you the narrative. Electric India, a beer born of obsession, a real beer Frankenstein amongst beer fiction. An unholy union of Belgian Saison and IPA, first brewed by Equity for Punk's shareholders. A lightning bolt to resuscitate your taste buds. Electric India is a hoppy Saison brewed with heather honey, crushed black peppercorns, enthusiastically hopped with mountains of Amarillo, Mandarina, Bavaria for a torrent of citrus and tropical fruit aroma. 5.2% flash of flavour to drag you kicking and screaming into the light. At BrewDog we brew uncompromising, bold and irreverent beer. Beer with a soul and purpose. It's the only thing we know. It's the only thing we want to know. We have a terminal craziness to make beers we want to drink. Our approach is a modern day rebellion for flavour and choice. A mad last ditch stand to create beer that actually tastes of something. Beer like it was, beer like it will be. Ditch the mainstream and say hello to BrewDog. There you go. And if any of you out there never heard of BrewDog, then you must be living in a cave somewhere. So let's crack her open like we do. A little bit of smoke there. There is the famous BrewDog crown. See what we get. Straight away, there is a slight honey characteristic there. Herbal quality. Definitely a bit of heather to go with it as well, and a hint of spice. It smells very fresh actually. It smells really moorish. So let's whack her in the glass like we do, and it's come out a bit pale. I'll give it half. I don't know if that's bottle conditioned or not. I think it is, because I can see a thin film of sediment on the bottom. So it'll give her a swell. As you can see, lots of carbonation there, quite clear, pale gold, more straw-like colour, very white, distinctive head. See what we get from the glass, and it's retained that same aroma. Even not, it might have got a little bit more stronger in the glass. It's do get more honey than anything else. And that herb garden. It's all there. It smells really nice. So let's top her up like we do. And she looks a belter. Look at that streaming carbonation there. Streaming. Head's just gonna pop down. So I've never seen this in the big bottles before. Don't know where it came from. I've always seen Electric India in the small bottles and in the bottle shop. Whenever I've gone to get it, it's never there. So anyway, I'm going to go in. I'm waffling on. Cheers. That's really nice. That's got bags of honey in that. Bags of honey. It does taste a little bit floral, herby, like herb garden. There is a heatherness there, definitely picking up some sort of heather, herb. It's really, really nice. I'm gonna go in again. Front end, you're greeted with a swathe of honey, not sweet honey, and you're getting a lovely tone of herb, heather, maybe a little bit, slight hint of earthness to go with it. And on the back end, again, you're greeted with more honey on the back end. But it doesn't taste sweet. It tastes very, very refreshing. It does taste real nice light beer. It's 5.2%, and it's so drinkable. This definitely one for the summer. Definitely one for sitting outside on your patio if you got one. In a sun lounger if you got one, supping this all day in the old currant bun. I'll tell you what, boys and girls, it'll be quite a good afternoon now, wouldn't it? And what makes me think of is food as well with this. It's making me feel like burgers and kind of like barbecue stuff, you know. It's evoking thoughts of sitting in the sun in your garden, you know, and you get them flies, you know, in the evening, what buzz in you. They don't do anything for the flies, they just buzz in front of your face like that, if you know what I mean. Or they mosquitoes. They don't do anything, they don't even land. You know the type of flies. Yeah, like that. Or, you know, or if you've got, you know, kids, you know, they'll be bouncing up and down on the one of them trampoline things, which are bigger than the garden, and people sometimes in the winter they stand them up and they're bigger than the house because they take all the whole garden up. Anyway, let's get back to the beer. I'll go in again. Very light, quite crisp as well. Nice drop of that, nice drop of honey going all the way through, and it's a cracker. Here it is, boys and girls. 8 minutes in. I've been waffling a bit in this one, but BrewDog Electric India, highly recommend that. Pick one up while you can because it's a seasonal. It's well worth a go. And on that score, thank you for watching this beer review. Please subscribe, murder me in the comments, and I shall see you, boys and girls, on my next one. Cheers.